God will forgive us if we forgive others. Part 2 of 9 on Between Master and Disciples, heard in English.
Xin yêu nhau như thuở ban đầu, xin tìm nhau cho tình dài lâu, xin nhớ nhau như khi tình còn mới, xin yêu nhau vì tháng ngày qua. Anything else?
Yes, Master. Putin's spokesperson, Peskov, said that officials are taking the necessary measures to protect Russia from Ukrainian attacks.
Russia is supposedly panicked and thinking about how to deal with this new situation.
Of course they would be.
Yeah.
Of course, what do they think? What do they expect? How can you just think that you are the only one that's allowed to do anything you want to any other countries? Just go inside and destroy all their cities and rape their women and their little babies and children like that, and expect that this country would do nothing to you.
Yes, Master.
Right. They are very lenient already. They just target the military.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Master.
Yes. In the war, if you strike them, they will strike you. And it takes 9 or 10 months already of so much aliens, so much violence against Ukraine, meaning Ukraine. They have been enduring all this suffering, and only now they strike back.
Yes, Master. Yes.
And not as much as what Russia has done to them. Many of their cities are gone like nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing anymore. All destroyed. Many important infrastructure and buildings all gone. And the winter is coming that destroy all the electricity, water, and all that. And people in Ukraine now are more or less freezing.
Yes.
Yes.
In Ukraine, winter is coming. In the capital, Kyiv, the foreign minister warns snow won't be the only thing falling from the skies.
We are anticipating another massive missile attack by Russia. And the goal of this attack is to bring total destruction to our energy system.
Crews are racing to restore power. These tents, set up by the government, a badly needed break from the bitter cold.
Ever since their humiliating retreat, Moscow has been hammering her son relentlessly. It's a misery Anastasia, an instructor at the university, knows all too well.
It's so cold. You have no electricity, you have no heating, you have no water. But you're free.
Freedom.
You have freedom.
This is more value for us.
But that freedom is far from guaranteed as Russia continues to pound her son, devastating its energy grid. But as we've been hearing, people say they'd rather live without food, water, or heat than live under Russian occupation again.
I hope they can survive winter. I hope they can survive, and the children can survive the harsh winter now that they don't have electricity and don't have gas.
Yes.
Yes, Master. Their fields are destroyed. Their products are stolen by Russia. Their women and children are molested, imprisoned, tortured, and interrogated.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
Who would be able to bear it, huh? So because Russia has forced them into a kind of corner, that's why they strike back, because either way you die.
Yes. Yes, Master.
So they would rather die protecting the country, protecting their women and children, than die at the hands of Russia in a torturous and anguish situation, or languishing in their prison.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master. Russia forced Ukraine to this reaction. I'm just surprised that they really have been patient all the way up to now. They only do the defensive, but not the offensive.
Yes.
Yes, I understand, Master.
So nobody is surprised, really. Nobody should be surprised.
Yes.
Russian leaders should not even be surprised. How? Huh? You go in and rob people's houses, beat and kill their family members, and expect them to do nothing?
That's right, Master.
Now, anything else?
Yes, Master. A top staff member of Royal Palace has stepped down from duties with immediate effect after comments were made by her to a black charity boss who was attending a recent Buckingham Palace event that she had been invited to. Some reports say the top staff member was fired because comments made were racist and unacceptable.
So then she began to ask me, who am I? Where am I from? So I said, I'm from Sister Space. It's an organisation that supports African and Caribbean heritage women and girls. And then she said, oh, what part of Africa are you from? And I said, I don't know. They didn't leave any records. And that's my truth, right? I couldn't trace which part. Then she says, no, but where are you from? I said, no, Sister Space are based in Hackney. No, but where are you from? Now, I'm thinking, this is feeling a bit uncomfortable, but okay, it's a question. I'm from here, I was born here. Yeah, but where are you really from? I'm really from here. Yeah, but okay, so I can see that this is going to be a bit of a challenge. She said, what's your nationality? And I said, lady, I was born here, I'm British. I was thinking that would be the end of it. No. No, where are you really from? Where are your people from? Lady, my people. What is this?
This person is reportedly the late Queen's lady-in-waiting and Prince William's godmother. Some say royal palace members are racist. Are they really racist, Master?
I would have to have been there in order to see the attitude that went with the talk.
Yes, Master.
But sometimes people there are two sides. It takes two to tango. One side may be too insensitive, too inquisitive, and the other side is too sensitive. It could be that way.
Yes, Master.
It's just that in our world we have different color skin, and that is a problem. It's no one's fault, actually. I have my own problem also. I tell you now my own story. When I was younger, one man wanted to date me. On the first date, he asked me immediately, where are you from? That's the first question he asked. And I immediately felt kind of upset. I said, why? Why ask this question? And the guy was very surprised at my upset attitude. He said, I'm just trying to make conversation. I said, you can say any other thing to make the conversation more interesting. You don't immediately jump in and ask people such a boring question. That's what I said to him. That was the first date and the last. Yeah. Because actually I didn't want to go dating, but many of the friends, they're pushing. They say, I just go out, just check it out, man. You lose nothing. Nobody bites you. Just go. The guy is a good man, and he's the owner of a big car selling company. He sells stuff like Mercedes, Rolls-Royce, Lamborghini.
Wow.
Yeah, Porsche, not normal cars. I said, okay, I hope he's normal. It turned out he wasn't. Maybe he's too normal, Some people are like that. They don't mean to be racist or anything, because in that situation, if that guy was racist, he wouldn't have wanted to date me.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
He would have thought, oh, she's Asian. And that guy is a Westerner.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
To think about that now, I'm so sorry for him. I should have been nicer to him. But too many people ask the same question all the time, wherever I went. So I got fed up.
Yes, Master.
It's so boring. And I always have to answer the same question because I live in the Western world at that time. That's why. If I live in Hong Kong or Taiwan, maybe nobody even looks at me. Because we look the same. Or in Thailand, Laos, or Cambodia, if I go out shopping, nobody would ask me anything because I look just similar to them.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
So it wasn't his fault. It wasn't my fault either. But I felt so sorry for him. Afterward, I kind of talked to him and said I apologize. So I told him I was married and I'm not ready for any other thing. And then he said, why are you not married anymore? I said, well, I left him because I wanted to find enlightenment, saving the world. So he said, you don't ever want to go back to him? I said, I do, but he already remarried. So that's why I don't contact him. I don't want to disturb. So he was kind of loud, in a loud voice. He said, I don't care. If you love each other, you love him, you must go back to him. He was really caring, Yes.
Master.
He himself was also divorced. Maybe his wife left him for another man. But I left my ex-husband not for any man, but for my idealism, just to help the world, help the poor and all that.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
When you're young, you want to change the world, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He was really caring. He said, I don't care. You love him. He loves you. And you must go back to him. Maybe he felt also by his own situation that his wife left him.
Understand, Master.
Yes.
And in my situation, I told him that I still love my husband. And he loved me still. Because sometimes I went back for some other reason. And he did not want to let me go. Yeah, even at that time, he already had a girlfriend. He said, come back. I will tell the girlfriend that you are my wife. You just come back. You just come back. But then I said, I left him once and hurt him already. And now if I go back, I hurt another girl. That will be no good. If he was still single, maybe I would have done anything to go back to him. But I didn't want to hurt another woman. I didn't feel right, so I just let him be like that.
Understand, Master.
Understand, Master.
Được yêu người, ta cảm ơn trên. Được yêu người, muôn thuở không quên. Qua một đời, được biết yêu ai. Ta về chiêm ngưỡng trong niềm yêu thương, quên nỗi vô thường.
Instead of engaging in the fruitless arguments and discussing conflicting theories, I decided to show from my own practical experience that after several years of being on a well-balanced raw vegan regimen with regular exercise, it is possible to not just have perfect health, which is already big news for many, but also, if desired, it is possible to turn into a quite serious athlete. Dennis Mikhailov, vegan.